heart of Macau.
This street is called Mercadores, Street of the Merchants. It goes up to, we're gonna walk by something with some sirens, just like there's a police or something like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down this merchant street. I'm gonna do a 75-second preview video with some music first, and then we're gonna come back and do the walk and talk where I do what I'm doing right now. And just to give you some quick background, that's Inverness Street, which is Street of Herbalists, all kinds of cool antique shops down there. That street down this one goes down to the Pont 16, the port, the inner harbor. And then this one goes into pretty cool area, goes into San Malo, and it goes down. So we're gonna check out Mercadores, show you what it looks like on camera. And first we're gonna start with the music, 75 seconds with a preview. And then we're going to, and by the way, up there's some beautiful streets up there too. But I'll tell you about that when I come back after the music.
Não voavos mercadores, where the merchants once did meet, a street in old Macau, where history and trade greet, from the days of Means, great fleet, to the Portuguese so bold. This street has tales to tell of stories yet untold. O Rua dos Mercadores, where east and west collide, a bustling path of commerce, where cultures did reside. From soldiers' camps to trader stands, your legacy remains in the heart of Macau, where history sustains. Once called the Macau Main Street, where ships would dock and stay, a line that marked the boundary, where different worlds would play. Through wars and peace, through rise and fall, your spirit stood so strong, a testament to times gone by, in every brick and song. O Rua dos Mercadores.
Okay, so this is Rua dos Mercadores. In Portuguese, it's Merchant Street. In Chinese, it looks like it's like also kind of Main Street, but it's also like Campground Main Street. And I'll put the translation that I see in Chinese behind me so you can see that as well. And then also I have some music but I'll put all the lyrics behind me so you can see exactly what that's about. And maybe that's interesting as well. So anyways, this is kind of the main street in Macau, Mercadores Street, with a little bit of music to it. Okay, so this was another slice of Macau, and let's go into the walk and talk where I'll walk through with the camera. Okay, the siren is still there. We're gonna walk by and see what's going on. So that's our target street. Up there goes up to St. Dominic's, St. Paul's churches, Say Cathedral. So that's also pedestrian streets, as well as that one's a pedestrian street down this way too, the Herbalist Street. And we're gonna go down Mercadores, and Mercadores will go to San Malo, which I'll talk about when we get there. And then that one will turn into a pedestrian street on the other side. So let me just kind of show you some of this Mercadores Street. So we're gonna find out about this. Hello, how are you doing? So we're gonna go down. Market 17 says that market is very popular with the Filipino community because they got a lot of foods from the Philippines. Market 17. Okay, so we're gonna go down Mercadores Street, show you what's on it. Supermarket right there. Got some kind of cool looking architecture. So you're gonna see that coming down. To the right is a parking lot but it used to be a playground when I first came here 10 years ago. So that was this beautiful open space for the community. But then somebody bought it and turned it into a parking lot. But they used to have this beautiful artwork all the way around on the walls. They still have some of it today as well. But that's here on Mercadores. Now it's a parking garage, $10 every 30 minutes, which is about $2.50 American per hour. 20 baht an hour. Okay. So you got some really cool looking architecture, right? And it looks like we're going to capture the ambulance there, which I don't really want to see an ambulance, to be honest. I thought it was like maybe something different. I don't want to see somebody got hurt. Anyways, we're going to just cruise by that. When we come out to the other side, there's a beautiful architectural building right here. And this is on the other side of St. Dominic's. So earlier when I was kind of mentioning there's a Grand Lisboa casino in the background. So earlier when I mentioned that there was a pedestrian street, it's in this one, Soriano, then it goes both directions a little bit. But yeah, you can see it's all pedestrian and it's a lot more pedestrian. This is just a little tributary street, and then it leads into a whole space here that goes to Senado Square, and that goes up to Sao Paulo Ruins and Say Cathedral, different spots like that. So these buildings would be on the Mercadores Street, the Merchant Street. It's going to keep on going down. Actually, you can see that green hotel straight ahead too. Let's see if I can get into this. Okay. Mercadores Street. And then these have little alleys that go down that way. So if you went down that way, you would go towards I think that's called this little alley has like a little Portuguese restaurant called Dragon. It's more like Macanese fusion, but it's called Dragon Portuguese or something like that. Good food in there. Really good food. Okay, so Mercadores got some more kind of cool architecture right here. And you can see there's a gap in the building as well, so we'll see if that gets filled up later. And then straight down is this green building, which is called Hotel Central, which is relatively, it's been there for quite a few years, but now it's restored and looking really nice. So that green one is Hotel Central. Dang, this guy's gonna kill somebody. Way too fast. And we got our little alleys in here. Okay, so we're gonna continue on down Mercadores. So yeah, this Central Hotel, this green one, it's all restored. Looking really nice. It'll look even better when we cross the street and you can see it from the distance. Okay, so we are going to go across. Mercadores actually goes to the other side, and right now we're on a street called San Malo. I'll explain that in a minute as well. Every everything is boarded up because of typhoon came through last night, so they boarded up everything like that. So they're taking it down as well. We're gonna run across here. This is San Malo Street. So we're still on Rua dos Mercadores, so we're still on the same street. We just crossed over, and now you can see, well, we just walked down. You see that beautiful Hotel Central building now from a better view. See Gran Lisboa down that way. And then that was the street that we went down, including the bank that's taking all the storm guards down. And then this right here is called San Malo, Avenida Alameda Ribera. And then our street that's going to continue is down this way. So now it's at San Malo is a really busy main street, and Mercadores got cut off because originally Mercadores was continuous historically, and then I think 1800s they decided they needed one big massive main road to bring all the stuff coming in off the harbors and the boats. So they built this road that would bring you right into the center, and then the hotel, I think this hotel comes from that era as well. And there's some other hotels down here, including Hotel Central. There's a drab gray one at the end, and then that big yellow one is actually new and signed on reclaimed land, so it wouldn't have even been here back when this road was made. But anyways, that's San Malo, and then this is Mercadores. So Mercadores would have been one continuous road. Going all the way down like that. And then we have the Hotel Central as well. So for some reason I imagine that this Mercadores, this would have been on the corner of Mercadores, and then that would have been like this would have been a normal road going through historically. And then they built the main road. Maybe the hotel was built on the corner after the main road. And as another side, this little street right here called Praia do Cotovelo, it goes into another place, and it leads into one called Travessa de East of São Domingos. I think it's east-west maybe, but east or west. But that one, this little road will sneak, and it also go across San Malo. So there's a continuity of some of these roads that were cut off when San Malo was built. San Malo is that big main road right there, Avenida Alameda Ribera. So we are going to continue down Mercadores, and we're going to be going up another alley. So this is when we're on the pedestrian street, and I think the street would go back quite a ways, so so probably would have been well before the cars were here. Back when people would walk, because this street would probably go way back into Portuguese history. Actually, I'm sure it would, because there's a lot of cool stuff up here. Up at the base, there's a street called Alfandegues, something like that, which is like Customs House Street. So when people would come in, they would come into the customs house and register. And then you had Street of Happiness, which is where like entertainment district is like kind of pretty close to here as well. And then this whole space would be the Mercadores. Right there, those Mercadores. Get some nice things in here. So there's Faux Brother, and then there's also a pizza place right here as well. Giro Pizza. So let's just kind of go across the street a little bit. And now we're going to take a look at Mercadores from a distance. There's a car blocking it right there. But so Mercadores would go down like that, and then it would kind of snake and go all the way down that way. But anyways, video. So that's Mercadores Street right there. It's a pretty cool architecture though. So this is all Mercadores. The lights are just coming on too, so it still looks really nice in here. Okay, so that's the end of this Mercadores Street. Another slice of Macau right there.